We begin in the Malaysian capital, Kuala Lumpur, where the streets descended into chaos today. Police clamped down with tear gas and water cannon amid one of the country's biggest political rallies in years.
I'm feeling very proud of my country. I'm proud of my people. Because finally we are united together. Not under one Malaysia, but under Malaysia.
The group called Bersih 2 has hailed its demonstration for electoral reform as a victory. But the latest word we have is that more than 1,600 people have been arrested. Among them, leaders of Bersih as well as UMNO's youth wing and several opposition leaders. According to our bureau chief, some, like Bersih chief Ambiga Srinivasan, have now been released. We're also hearing that one man has died, said to be a Bersih protester who suffocated from the tear gas. Dozens were also hurt, including opposition leader Anwar Ibrahim. He said he sustained a minor injury when his group was hit by tear gas. Malaysia's Prime Minister has spoken about the police action. He praised those who gave the rally a miss and said he was grateful that there were no serious incidents. He also congratulated police for preventing things from getting worse. Authorities had taken extraordinary security measures to keep the rally from going ahead. They sealed off roads and closed train stations in downtown KL, where activists sought to gather. Still, thousands tried to reach Merdeka Stadium, their planned rally point, from various parts of the city. Our Malaysia bureau chief reports.
It began at midday when the police fired the first round of tear gas. Nearly 1,000 protesters managed to gather near the Independence Square, despite the fact that the city was locked down by the police. They had attempted to march to the historical stadium, Merdeka, despite not getting a permit.
We are fighting for a fair election. We hope Malaysia will be a truly democratic country. That's why we're marching today for freedom and justice and rule of law.
Now, the police have acted quickly and very firmly against the protesters. Hundreds of rounds of tear gas have been fired against them to prevent them from regrouping and from gaining momentum. But the police tough action have angered many protesters who are now bent on continuing their march to the historical stadium, Merdeka.
Police also fired water cannons at protesters as the crowds swelled to 10,000 in a bid to disperse them. But they soon regrouped and continued with their march. Hundreds of protesters were arrested, including several top opposition leaders. Several protesters were also injured.
Chemical tanning water, you see all the rashes that I have on my arms. People will never forget how they feel.
They're shooting in front as well as back, So we didn't even have a place to run. They're surrounding us and then shooting us with tear gas. It's very unreasonable. This is our constitutional right to protest peacefully.
There's no sign of letting up as police continue to build strong presence in and out of the city. The capital, which now resembles a war zone, continues to remain in a lockdown. Melissa Goh, Channel News Asia, Kuala Lumpur.